live lightly on this good earth, but be generous. And I think that's been a principle for both of us. I came to Climax, Colorado, up on Fremont Pass, and wondered which office I'd get. And instead, they handed me a shovel.
And I came out to Denver from New York, where I had grown up. It was a very sleepy town, and I couldn't get a job doing anything out here. And the question I was most asked when I applied was, what was your status with the Junior League? I had never heard of the Junior League. I didn't know what they were even talking about. There were a lot of people in the 60s just coming into the city and with a new kind of energy and vision, I think. We all fell into it.
Noey would cook lunch for some businessmen, and then I would beg them for that their companies contribute $100 a year to the Denver Art Museum. That was the scale of our initial work. Obviously, it's changed considerably.
When you're helping to develop a culture of a place, it's a social culture, a political culture, and it's an art culture. Oh, they all go together. But I think we got involved with the Denver Scholarship Foundation partly because everybody benefits. The society as a whole does.
I think the Denver Scholarship Foundation helps them to gain the knowledge they need to then perhaps accelerate and attend college. But also it's an economic advantage for this city. If we can educate our young people and they thereby qualify for these increasingly technical jobs, we've done something good for the economy that benefits everybody.
You know, it's one of the things that Denver should be incredibly proud about. You know, we were here the first year that the Denver Scholarship Foundation came into being. We visited this center to find out what they were beginning to do with the students who came through looking for scholarships. You weren't here, of course.
No. Yeah.
Do you come to the Future Center often?
Oh, we're here all the time. This is where, if we're not inside class, this is where we're at. Yeah, all the time.
Guys, it's the first week of school. You're okay. You're not behind. I promise.
It's a marvelous, marvelous job you do here.
It's like you work so hard all 4 years of high school, and this is like when you find out if you're gonna get in or not.
The worst time
Scariest
of my life.
part of my life. We met this morning with some young Denver high school students from Ethiopia, from Vietnam, and they're doing perfectly wonderfully. I think I've learned that the world is just one world today, rather than the rather divided world I knew as a sailor in World War II. That's new in my book.
Good for you. Some of the kids from the Denver Scholarship Foundation are kids that just got free. They opened a door and they went through it and life was totally different. Suddenly they're flying. You can tell that they have reached another level in their lives that is surprising and glorious. And they're simply on their way to the next. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful sort of act of freeing people. Gets them to a potential that they haven't been using before.